Hi everybody, I'm Patrick Dockery. In my life, I have worn many hats and tasted many flavors. As I travel the world, I explore the finest cities in search for culture, history, and great food. Along the way, I get to meet today's most interesting celebrities, focusing on the positive side of life, allowing them to share their causes, charities, and what truly fascinates them. We cook and dine with some of the finest chefs of our time, preparing healthy and delicious meals in some of the hottest restaurants. Also, we showcase the latest, most creative, and hippest trends of beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. I pursue my passion for health and fitness and acquire some of the most innovative wellness strategies. And now, I want to share this all with you. So come along on this amazing journey, and together we will experience a world of health, beauty, and life. On today's show, we're going to Austin, Texas, the city that's keeping it weird. We sample the flavors, do some shopping, and take in some of the finest destinations this great city has to offer, all in a single day. Then we head to Jam in Scottsdale, Arizona. This fabulous one-of-a-kind boutique shop has all the flair of Austin, all housed under one historical roof in the calm and tranquil Sonoran Desert. Next, we head to the El Cortez Hotel and Casino, where the original flair, glitz, and glam of Vegas is still alive. Find out how the El Cortez takes pride in its gangster history and visit one of its amazing renovated suites for an unforgettable Vegas experience. But first, let's spend a day in the live music capital of the world, Austin, Texas. Just like the legendary talent that rose from its stages and music halls, Austin, Texas has quickly grown in fame as one of America's best cities. It has so much diversity to offer visitors and those who call it home that you will never have trouble finding a wide range of entertainment. Known as the live music capital of the world, it has also been named among the top U.S. destinations for the lovers of outdoors. With a seemingly unlimited amount of live music, innovative cuisine, and plenty of sunshine, Austin lets you create a soundtrack all your own. So get ready to get weird and come along with us as we spend a day in Austin, Texas. We start our day at the historic Driscoll Hotel. Built in 1886 as the showplace of cattle baron Jesse Driscoll, this infamous Austin landmark is the perfect place to stay while visiting the city. The stories of the Driscoll are far-ranging, including those of its past guests wandering the halls in ghostly form. Tell us a story about the mirrors, because it's spooky. You just got me a little spooked out here.
The saying goes that if you catch the reflection of all of the mirrors, that you'll be able to see the figure of a woman.
Is she wearing like a white dress?
A white dress, indeed.
She is. One thing is for sure, the Driscoll offers world-class service and luxury accommodations to all of its guests, alive or ghostly apparitions. After getting settled in, it's time to venture out into the city, and what better place to start than right across the street from the Driscoll at the Hat Box. Austin is known for being unique and even weird at times. Really, it comes down to its residents embracing who they are and not hiding their true personalities. And what a better way to express oneself than with a hat, custom fit just for you.
We call ourselves a modern haberdashery because we cater to men and women.
Okay. You have something kind of unique here with these hats. I mean, you have both men and women's hats, but there's a difference here. You actually custom fit a lot of these hats, don't you?
We do. We like to measure everybody's head that comes in, and if we can't find them the right size, we can stretch their hat. We can open up the crown a little bit with our hat stretcher that we have downstairs, or we can stick some sizing foam under the sweatband to snug it up a little bit if it's too big. The traditional Texan hat that a lot of tourists will come in asking for is the cowboy hat, of course, which we have those. But probably the most popular style that we carry right now is the fedora. But then we also have derby style hats for women, which are like traditionally the more wider brimmed hats that are like really fancy and embellished.
That's good to know. So when you're in Austin, get your hats over here and have a great time, right?
Yeah.
Emerging from the hat box with your newfound confident style, it's time to get a bite to eat. In Austin, your choices for culinary delights are far-ranging, from barbecue to contemporary dining. To start the day, we took advantage of Austin's unique claim to fame as being the birthplace of the modern-day food truck. Born from the original Texas cattlemen's rolling kitchens, known as chuck wagons, the modern-day food truck has become part of the Austin city landscape, with an estimated 2,000 trucks rolling through the city each day. Torchy's Tacos and their signature's Damn Good Tacos are a perfect way to dive into Austin's diverse food truck scene.
What would you guys like to eat today?
I noticed you had a Democrat and a Republican, so in the, you know, I want to be fair and balanced here, so I'm going to get both.
Really? Your delicious tacos are ready, sir.
Ooh, looking good. So you just made these right back here, nice and fresh and delicious.
They're fresh.
And you can tell the
Democrat,
ingredients.
Republican.
So now this one's on a flour tortilla, this one's on a corn tortilla. You got the avocado on the side, the barbacoa, onions, cilantro, lime, looking good, a little salsa, huh?
Little salsa.
And then this is your spicy sausage, some tomato on a flour tortilla. So that we don't sway your vote, and because we like to stay fair and balanced, to find out which taco is best, you'll have to visit Torchy's and decide for yourself. That's pretty
Pretty good?
Yeah. In order to find out which one is the best, you're actually going to have to come here, aren't they?
Oh, totally. You
Yeah.
have to come here and try all of them.
So when you get to Austin, you got to try out the food truck. Politics aside and your hunger satisfied, it's time to make our way to our next destination. Located on the outskirts of Austin, you'll find Laguna Gloria. This beautifully crafted Italian villa will transport you across oceans and make you feel like you're on the shores of Italy, especially with its marvelous views of Lake Austin. Laguna Gloria has served as inspiration to budding artists of the contemporary Austin Art School for the last 50 years and continues to stun visitors daily with its unmatched beauty. If you're looking for something a little more modern, then you'll want to head to the sister property of Laguna Gloria, the Jones Center. Located in downtown Austin, this modern architectural work is art in and of itself and serves as the home of the contemporary Austin. Stick around, we've only just begun our day in Austin. Welcome back. It's time to get batty in Austin. Now that you're back downtown, it's time to do a little more shopping, Austin style. Dandy's The Gentleman's Store is a one-of-a-kind clothing store that will take you back in time when finding a suit was like finding the perfect counterpart to your personality. You will meet Chris and Wendy, who in 2011 opened Dandy's doors. However, you don't have to be in the custom suit buying business to shop here. You'll also find all sorts of wonderfully crafted accessories that will have you remembering your trip to Austin for a long time coming. With antique pocket watches, a fine assortment of flasks and lighters, Dandy's has something unique for everyone to take home. As evening approaches, you might want to find a nice place to eat where the food is just as creative as the decor inside. Ranch 616 mixes border flavors with an interior design of a retro diner, a dash of authentic cowboy with a sprinkle of neon, holding true to the Austin way. You truly have to experience 616 for yourself to understand the one-of-a-kind vibe it puts forth. Their menu is equally hard to categorize, and they pride themselves on being undefinable, yet absolutely delicious. If you're into a more downtown contemporary vibe offered by so many establishments in Austin, you might want to swing into La Condesa. Located directly across from Austin city limits, La Condesa features trend-setting cuisine not seen anywhere else in the city. With the perfect mix of authentic Mexican street food and high-scale sophistication, this inventive menu is bursting with flavor and freshness. What we've discovered thus far in Austin is that this one-of-a-kind city embraces their tagline of "Keep Austin Weird," or as some like to say, "Keep Austin Batty." If you're in Austin in the months of March through October, you will find out why. Make your way to Congress Street Bridge just before sunset, and you'll see the largest urban bat colony in North America take flight. Just as the evening sky sets and the orange glow of the sun illuminates what's left of the day, 1.5 million Mexican free-tailed bats awake and leave their home under the bridge in spectacular masses to forage for food. This amazing event can last up to an hour as what seems an endless amount of bats takes to the night sky. As darkness approaches, it also means it's time to start enjoying the nightlife that Austin is so famous for. For us, that means heading to the last true Texas dance hall in Austin, the Broken Spoke. James White started the Broken Spoke in 1964, and not much has changed to this red rustic building. They still serve up cold beer, chicken fried steak, and true country music. Not the glitz and glam featured on radio today. But that's not all you'll find at the Spoke. James White is somewhat of an Austin historian, and he even has his own museum inside the Spoke, known as the Tourist Trap. We got the opportunity to spend some time with Mr. White and hear from the country legend's own mouth some of his favorite stories of the Broken Spoke.
The Broken Spoke, we got cold beer, good whiskey, and good-looking girls to dance with. We've had people, what else do you need, but
That's right.
we do have great entertainment. I always mention when I get up on the stage, I always say we've had Bob Wills right here, we've had Willie Nelson, George Strait, Dolly Parton, Ernest Tubb, Tex Fitter, Roy Acuff, the list goes on and on and on. 21 Country Music Hall of Famers, and I'm real proud of that. And my daughter, she just give dance lessons back there. You come here like around 8 o'clock and you can learn how to dance in about an hour. And that's what I got on my bumper sticker. I dance country at the Broken Spoke.
If the Broken Spoke doesn't suit you, no problem. Austin isn't known as the live music capital of the world for nothing. Head to 6th Street and you'll find a wide assortment of venues and bars and musical diversity not seen anywhere else. After you take in all that 6th Street has to offer, our day in Austin is complete. Though we barely scratched the surface on what this great city has to offer, we hope you enjoyed everything we got to experience in a day. So the next time you're in Austin, be sure to keep it weird or batty, and as I always say, just remember to enjoy. Coming up next, we're heading to Jam. Welcome back to Jam in Scottsdale, Arizona. Just outside Old Town Scottsdale, you will find Jam. This one-of-a-kind boutique store houses the charm and creativity of the new Scottsdale vibe, all under one historic roof. Well, hello everybody. Today we're here at Jam with Shauna Jean, and that's with a J, of course.
Right.
And you got a great smile and great personality, and there's much more than meets the eye here.
Yes.
So tell me how you got started.
Thank you, Patrick. I'm glad that you guys could be here today. I got started with Jam when I was looking for a place that felt like home. I was born and raised in Louisiana, and I'd been living out here in the Valley on and off for about 10 years.
And the Valley is Scottsdale.
Scottsdale.
Area. Okay,
Yep, we're in
gotcha.
Old Town Scottsdale right now, which is a really precious place.
Yes, it is.
And when I decided to open the store, I wanted it to feel like home.
Mm-hmm.
So our motto is that Jam taps in your spirit and feels like home.
Right from the moment I walked in here, it felt like home. It felt like a home because it is a home.
Yes, it was a home. It is a home, and it was a home. This is actually the historical Charles Miller home, and Mr. Miller was noted for bringing electricity to the city of Scottsdale. The reason I decided to put my store in here, I really wanted a store that had charm, and I didn't think I was going to find that here, and I'm really grateful for the gentleman that saved this property because we were able to start the vision that I had for Jam here.
Mm-hmm. And what is the vision?
Well, we are an artisan's boutique. Everything inside of Jam is handmade, homemade, reused, or repurposed from artists locally and beyond. This store, you'll find everything from jewelry to home decor, paintings to photography. So it's not going to be too country bumpkinish, and it's not going to be dark and scary. It might be something that's pretty fancy, that's affordable.
Okay.
And in the front room of our store, we have a pop-up shop. So this year it's been Urban Table, which is a gardener and chef's larder, and it's been spectacular. We brought the food and arts together. So it'll be a specialty niche store here within the store, and it will be ever evolving. We find that people like to see something new. We get a lot of the same people in here, and being that all of our stuff is handmade and one of a kind, it's nice to have these pop-up stores.
Yeah, I always see something new. Every time you come in the next week and you're like, what do you have today? What's new today? And you're like, well, let me show you, right?
Yeah. We have big names like Leah Lena from Austin, Texas.
Right, you tell me one of your friends from Austin.
Yes,
there you go.
we actually went to high school together, so it's really
that's
nice
wonderful.
to have her represented here in Arizona. All handmade in the USA, exotic leather cuffs.
Cool.
Then we have stuff like facial elixirs that were made here in Scottsdale, all natural. We have pillows from Solita. We have necklaces from Gilded She. We have wooden phone cases. You name it, we have something to fit everybody.
Pretty eclectic mix here.
Yes.
I love it. But you know that you have a lot of community support here.
A lot of community support. We have gotten everything from Best Local Boutique to the City Visitors Bureau supporting us. We're in the 2014 edition, to being on a city activist board representing the new generation and the next generation of Scottsdale. The mayor, he stood on our porch and he cut our commencement ribbon the day we opened. So we've had a lot of lovely support. I know that this is something that the city was craving, and luckily it comes natural to meet and network and bring people together.
That's right. Well, you're doing a great job. Well, thanks so much for having us.
Oh, thank you
Really
so much for
appreciate it.
coming. I appreciate y'all.
Okay. And thank you so much for being here. And until next time, just remember to
Enjoy.
Next up, the El Cortez Hotel and Casino. We're back at the original Vegas Hotel and Casino, the El Cortez. Before the mega casinos, high-end shopping, pool parties, and the nighttime debauchery, Vegas was known as a desert oasis where money flowed like water, the glitz of Hollywood starlets shone bright, and the infamous Rat Pack ruled the night. Though many may think Vegas would like to bury its past in the desert, like so many of its founding fathers rest in the big sleep today, the city embraces and celebrates its mobster roots. For without them, these brightly illuminated streets might still be a dry and barren land. The El Cortez Hotel and Casino was right in the middle when it all started. Well, hello everybody. Today we have a real treat. We're down in the original Las Vegas, the real deal here, with Alex Epstein, and we're at the El Cortez Hotel. How are you, Alex? Nice to meet you.
Great to meet you too.
Now you're a pretty big deal around here. What's your job here?
My title is Executive Vice President of the El Cortez Hotel and Casino, but I am a partner. My family owns the property.
Oh, okay. So now this has a rich history. El Cortez has been here a long time. So you can tell us a little bit about that history.
Absolutely. The El Cortez was actually opened in 1941, which makes us the oldest continuously operating hotel and casino. And we're actually a historic landmark. We're on the National Register of Historic Places.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We're the only casino on there.
Good job.
Yeah.
That's definitely a distinction, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about the history. I know you've had some remodels. You know, you started a long time ago. It's grown. It's had different owners.
Of
Go
course.
ahead.
It's actually only changed hands a few times.
Okay.
It opened in 1941. Very quickly after its opening, it sold to Bugsy Siegel.
That's a very familiar name.
Yes, a very familiar name, a mobster, very closely tied to Las Vegas's past. Many people mistakenly think that his first property was the Flamingo. However, he bought and sold the El Cortez to help finance the construction of the Flamingo, which unfortunately did not go so well the opening, and Bugsy's life ended shortly thereafter.
Yeah, we all saw the Warren Beatty movie, didn't we?
That's right,
Yeah.
that's right. So, but shortly after Bugsy Siegel sold the property back to the original owners, they sold it one more time to Mr. Housels, who sold it to Jackie Gahn, who is my dad's mentor and father figure. And Jackie moved into the El Cortez in the late 1970s, and he still lives here to this day. He's 92 years
Yeah,
old.
he has a desk over there. We
does.
saw Jackie over there.
That's
He's
right.
92 now, huh?
92 now.
Still kicking it.
Still kicking it, still playing poker with customers every day, still living in the penthouse. Even though he's not an owner any longer, he's still very much a part of the life here.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's great. And you told me something that at one time Jackie had owned like the most property downtown or something.
That's right. At one point in time, he owned about a third of everything downtown.
Wow.
Yes, but the El Cortez is really always home base and the most special property to him.
Well, this room is impressive. I mean, this is a suite, right?
This is.
And you had a name for this one.
It's one of our designer suites. We call this one the Big Sleep, but what it is, we did a design competition with local designers in Las Vegas and encouraged them to submit their designs with a $22,000 room budget using furniture sourced from the World Market Center, which is right up the street.
Yeah.
And what we came up with were 4 different designs, and this is the winning design.
I can see why.
Absolutely. It's a great design. It was easy to implement, but more importantly, it kind of tied in El Cortez past. So you have a little bit of mobster influence that hints to our past with the desert landscape.
The desert, yeah. I wonder what that's all about. Huh?
That's right. Well, the Big Sleep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We got
Guy was real tired.
That's exactly right. And so we have some pinstriping floors.
I know.
and
The
some
carpet
men's-
is amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's men's design elements and some old mobster suites. But we really had fun with this suite. So this is one of the suites that you can find at the El Cortez.
Well, I love it. I love it. So these are available. How many of these suites do you have?
We have about 10 of these suites available. They're special. You can reference them as the designer suites, and they run around 150, I'm sorry.
Darn good value, because this is like a nice room, believe me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, do you guys have a website too where people could go and check everything out?
Of course. It's the ElCortezHotelCasino.com.
Right on. Got to get over there. This is a nice room. Trust me. Okay. Well, let's check it out the rest.
Okay.
Let's do it. Well, Alex, we walked across the street. What is this place?
Now we're here in the El Cortez sister property, the El Cortez Cabana Suites. It is a completely distinct property, all new rooms, a different style, non-smoking, non-gaming, just a boutique hotel property.
Well, I noticed when I walked in, I didn't get that casino smell and all the noise, and it was quiet and it was relaxed.
Exactly. It's a little bit more refreshing when you come in here.
Nice to get your fitness center back there and fruit, nice fruit as you come in. It looks great.
That's right. You're right.
Well, let's go check out our room.
Sounds good.
Let's do it. Wow, you know, the first thing I noticed when I walked in here was is it lime green? What kind of green is this?
Officially an apple green,
Oh, okay.
but many people have different takes on it.
It's a fresh look.
Absolutely.
And this room is beautiful.
Thank you.
I love it. And the bathroom, wow, fascinating. So I'm staying over there at the Wynn, and I noticed you have the exact same fixtures in the bathroom.
I noticed the same thing myself. We had no idea until I stayed there.
Did you plan that?
No, not
you
planned
didn't.
at all, no.
So tell me a little bit about this room, what we can expect in here.
So this is our sister property. It's a boutique property. It's going to be a lot more contemporary than what you're going to find over at the El Cortez. It was opened only a couple of years ago, but completely all the furniture was all rebuilt just for us at the Cabana Suites. It's non-smoking, non-gaming. We have a fitness center downstairs, so it's a little bit more of an oasis thing you're going to find over in
Good
the
place to
casino.
stay when you're experiencing downtown, and then when you want to, go right over the new section, right?
Exactly.
Pretty
It's
easy.
right across the street.
Right across the street.
Yeah.
There you go. Love it. Well, thanks for showing us. This is an amazing room.
My pleasure.
When you visit the El Cortez, you quickly get the feeling that you're walking through time, where the who's who of Vegas once stayed and played and enjoyed this classic Vegas establishment. Alex, you got us out on the street now, and this is old school. This is what it used to look like, right?
This is the historic frontage. This is what was named to the National Register of Historic Places.
Yeah, it looks like, it's out of the past, but gotta love it. Gotta love it. So if people want to get out here and experience
Authentic vintage Vegas.
authentic vintage Vegas, El Cortez is the place, isn't it?
That's right.
Well, thanks so much for you being here, and thank you, Alex.
My pleasure.
And until next time, just remember to enjoy. Okay, welcome back. Thanks to all of our guests on this week's show, and until next time, just remember to enjoy. Oh, here we go. We're going to check out the El Cortez with Jackie.
That's right, with Jackie.
But Jackie's not here. With
Alex Epstein. Okay.
the vintage. We like that. We want to see the old school. We all saw the Warren Beatty movie, didn't we?
That's right,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
It hints to our past with the desert
The
land.
desert, yeah. I wonder what that's all about, huh?
That's right. Well, the big sleep.
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
We got
Guy was real tired.